Derek, what a whirlwind start that was to that Scottish Cup tie in the first 3 minutes, 2 goals.
Yeah, obviously scoring straight for kick-off, it's the perfect start from us. It became a wee bit of a surprise. I thought between the defender and the goalkeeper we were maybe favourite for it, but Vass doesn't give it up. He's sharp enough to get his toe to it, and we managed to get off to a good start, as you say. Second goal pleases me that we force the issue. We get a free kick, we score a lovely flat delivery for Danny, for Malik in at front stick there, a big side, and we'd spoke about trying to do them a wee bit at the front space, and as you say, a perfect start. Both your strikers getting off the mark, both up to 7 goals. And I thought we were fine for about 5, 10, 15 minutes after that. I thought Dundee looked a wee bit shell-shocked, but then gradually we were guilty of giving away possession too readily, not winning enough through the middle of the pitch, which then in turn, listen, when I play with 2 wingers at wing back, there's a trade-off with that. If you're dominant at centre half and you're dominant through the midfield, then you carry the fight and your wingers become wingers and you get closer to their goal. But if you don't win enough challenges, if you don't turn the ball over enough and the opposition start to enjoy it, then sometimes that can be a negative for us. And I just felt as though we didn't quite get Danny and Matty into the game the way we normally or the way we expected, because we didn't use the ball well enough from centre back, we didn't win the ball enough through midfield. And I just thought we looked a wee bit rushed and a bit, maybe even as daft as it sounds after getting off to a good start, just thought we looked a wee bit rusty. Sometimes that can happen. This fixture, the cup fixture, can sometimes catch teams out who have had a break. And I know Dundee had the break as well. But this was always going to be a tough tie. Both clubs were given a raw deal when we get drawn against each other, and there's a lot more simplistic ties you could have had coming back off a break. But I thought we, by and large, had a good element of control the second half. We decided to come off it, tried to do them on the counter a wee bit. We should have done them on the counter. The keepers made a couple of saves. And to be honest, Kieran O'Hara's only had 1 shot on target against him, and that was in the last minute of the game. So it wasn't without its challenges, it wasn't perfect, but we'll be better next week for having had the game, that real competitive game. We had a friendly game here against Hearts on Monday, but it doesn't replicate competitive action. And I thought the crowd were brilliant for the team today. I really did. It looked as if they turned up ready to get behind us. We got off to a brilliant start, and when we needed them second half, they were still vocal and helped us get over the line. So all in all, a tough day at times, but a really rewarding day that we're in Hart tomorrow for the draw and see where it takes us.
Kieran O'Hara got his opportunity today. Will Dennis, a slight injury.
So Will had a little quite innocuous on Wednesday morning, just the beginning of the session with the keepers doing his work. He just slipped on the surface a wee bit and just tweaked his hip, groin, thigh area. Didn't think it was anything too significant. We weren't too concerned about it. Thursday. Friday we were hoping to be a lot better than what it was, and we took the opportunity to, on consultation with the medical team, that it would be too much a risk for Will to be kicking the ball. Really, we didn't want to exacerbate a situation where if we had a few days rest he'd be fine. So Kieran's ready, and Kieran's a testament to his professionalism. His support of Will's been outstanding. I think he recognises he's working with a good young goalkeeper, but being ready. And fair play to him, getting his clean sheet, feeling part of it. It's important that all my squad feel part of things, and Kieran's one boy who's not had that real opportunity because of the form of Will Real. So we think Will will be fit for next week, but it's great to know we've got 2 capable goalkeepers in the stadium, and bringing Mark Birighitti in yesterday, I've got to thank Dundee United for their help with that one and Mark's willingness to come. He'll stay with us for the week, and hopefully we'll see how things are come the end of the week. We will.
You got Greg Stewart in as well. You've got so much competition in the forward areas now, and is Cameron coming back as well? Yeah,
and this was a good one for us coming back. We've also got young Bobby Wales, who we've got to make sure that we get through this window. There's an intention that 1 or 2 of the younger lads will go out on loan, but we put the squad together. The recruitment in the summer was for the full season, and we've obviously maybe going to try and react to a couple of injuries with Kyle and Brad being out. I thought we missed Brad today, to be honest. I thought we needed to turn the ball over more in that middle of the pitch, and it was the type of game that he would have thrived on. So it's something we need to be mindful of. But delighted with the support we're getting for the board, delighted to get Greg in. You could see how the fans reacted to him when he came on the pitch, and even in a few minutes he had, the times, just the subtlety and the calmness and experience really to take the sting out of the game. So Greg will do well for us. He knows the club, so it'll be seamless. He knows how we work, and we're hoping he can have a real impact for us. But the window's no shut yet. We might need to look at that midfield area potentially. Days like today would maybe suggest maybe we do. But if we can keep Donnelly fit, then that will help matters as well, because he's got the experience and the type of midfielder that he is to help us in there.